Has a little hat, it kind of matches. He has like a little vibe going on. Probably has an accent, we'll see. He looks like you could trust him. Looks like he makes content. I think this is a mic right here. It's always a good sign when you see a little mic. That means like they take content very serious, so they're not going to be putting out like bullshit. They're going to try to like make good content that people like. So automatically when you see that and you see this, you're like, this is worth taking a chance on. This is worth watching, especially if you drink coffee. So it's very important that the first scene looks like something that they're going to give a chance, because they're going to guess, is this worth my time? That's the first thing that someone thinks, the first second. Let's see how it goes.
So what's the difference between the Ninja Pods and Grounds and the Ninja Pods and Grounds specialty? Well, they can both brew your favorite coffee pods or ground.
You see how he just kind of hypnotizes you with props? You can do this, or you can do this, which is amazing. Like, you're supposed to talk to the audience like they're a baby, because people are scrolling to feel like a baby. They want to feel like a kid. They don't want to think. They don't want to like sit here and figure things out. They don't want to do math problems and homework. Like, they want you to just tell them everything they need to know in the simplest way possible, so they don't even have to think. That's what he's doing, and he's showing a visual. It's so easy to follow.
Space, but still.
Okay, so talking about how they're all the same. So you're waiting, right? He promised you to tell you what's different. So right now he's going through everything that's the same. You're like, okay, these are all really good features, but what's different?
Have a large water tank, so you don't have to fill these up every 2 seconds. And you can adjust the height of the drip trays. They can both brew classic, rich, or over ice in a bunch of different sizes, up to 24 ounces with grounds. But the specialty can also do a 4-ounce specialty brew for concentrated drinks like lattes, cappuccinos, and macchiatos. And comes with a built-in milk frother, which the other one does not include. Normally this version is $100 and the specialty is $130, but with the extra $30 off coupon.
Okay, so he's saying it's just a little bit more for a ton more results, right? He's like, the dream outcomes is just way better with the more expensive one. He's saying, but look, the price isn't even different when you have this coupon. So he's pretty much saying, here, I'm just gonna give you if you buy one of these, how about I just give you the best one where you can make like 5 different drinks and froth your milk. So it's probably, like, in my mind watching this, it feels like, oh wow, it's the same price with the coupon practically, and it comes with like 5 times more drinks that I can make. I can make everything that I want to make that the coffee shop makes. Great way to compare.
Same price as the
same
basic.
price.
It also has more colors to choose from, so you can pick your favorite. If you want an amazing budget-friendly coffee maker that can do pods, grounds, and specialty drink.
I like the music. I like the way that he's talking. It's very calm. It's not like infomercial, like, here's what this does and then this does this. He's just like, here's the difference between these two. This, like, the audience that's buying this, they don't want like loud, super fast-paced stuff. They want it to be easy to understand. They want it to be nice and calm, because when they think of coffee, that's what they think of. Calmness in the morning, energy, feeling good, right? It makes a big difference. If you had rock music playing, it's not gonna work. It's weird. It wouldn't match.
Thanks. I'll leave a link for this one down below.
Beautiful. Soft call to action. All right, next one. Indoor bug trap. Looks like a skit already, so people are going to be interested. Mechanism by negation plus offer. Defines the product by the 3 things it doesn't do. The standing objections to sprays, zappers, and that. Then leans on a hard discount. Okay. Triadic listicle callout. Stage 3, mosquito controls crowded with sprays and zappers, so the ad names a differentiating mechanism instead of restating the benefit. Problem aware, let's see. So this is AI. Okay, so a lady comes in and says, oh, she's older. So you're automatically like, is it going to be something? To me, I'm like, is this a skit? It's going to be something funny, right? So then it shows a baby covered. I mean, you're going to watch, you're like, what is going on? And then it's a black woman coming in and the baby's like white. So you're also kind of like, why is that? You're kind of questioning that. And then you're questioning, why is this dude sitting here on his phone when the baby's covered in bugs? Also, the baby is large, which lets you know it's AI. Even though he's closer, he's still huge, but just like a funny little, automatically grabs your attention. You think it's gonna be funny. Like, that's why you're watching. You're not watching this because you're like, a baby has bugs. You're like, this is a joke. Let's see what happens.
What's wrong? Can't you see all this?
That was pretty good. That didn't even look like AI, but I think she is AI. That was funny though. She smacked him in the head. So it was right. They promised it was going to be funny. They implied that it was going to be funny, and then it was funny. So automatically, they just earned your trust by doing that. Like, it's not that hard. You earn the audience's trust by giving them value or entertainment. And you do that by promising something at the beginning to make them even give you a chance, by implying it with the format that they recognize, or by saying it in the script. And then when you deliver on that promise, then I mean they're halfway sold, straight up. So now she smacked him in the head. It was a funny hook. It was a funny like reaction. So now you're like, all right, I'm watching the rest of this. Like if it was that good already, it's gonna end good.
You didn't buy it when the price dropped.
They don't even have to say it. They don't even have to say, oh, this kills mosquitoes. Just prove it, right? This is proof. So what are these patterns we're seeing through everything, right? Promise something, deliver on something, show proof. Everyone's so focused on like benefits and features. It's like the least important thing besides the mechanism. The mechanism is important. The mechanism, they showed it. It's like a little light and it catches the mosquitoes and drops them down, right? So that's really cool. But they didn't talk about it. They just proved it. If you can prove it, it's way better than talking about it, always. And then they're just talking about a deal now, the urgency. And they're not just talking about it, they're keeping it engaging. They're dropping a big box, opening it, pulling things out. Always something happening visually.
Still thought it was too expensive. Guess what? Now it's 67% off with free shipping.
See, like, what does that do? It just keeps you engaged. They're literally like almost breaking the product.
And upgraded it to an ultra quiet version. If you miss out this time, seriously, you'll have to wait another year. The UV trap system sucks mosquitoes.
Okay, that's some serious urgency. You might have to wait a year to get it. And you kind of believe it because it looks kind of like important, or they're like worried like if it doesn't work, it's gonna be a big deal. They're like, I mean, why wouldn't it work? It's kind of like a simple thing.
Flying insects. One machine does it all. Compact and portable.
You gotta get creative with how you show things. Like they could have just showed a box. They could have just showed the product 1,000 times. But see, they're like throwing things off the counter, slamming boxes, pouring the product out of the box. Like these are ways to keep people engaged. You want to stay entertaining.
With a nightlight. No more chemical smells.
And it's a nightlight. That's cool. So now they're going through the benefits and features, right? This is the logical side. They sold you in the beginning with the emotional side. Now they're selling you with the logical, with these little features, benefits. You already knew. By the halfway mark, you already knew if you're buying it or not. This is just locking it in that like, I'm going to pull out my wallet right now. I like that one a lot. Okay, dog grooming vacuum brush. There's a brush, vacuums up hair, quiet enough not to scare my sensitive doggy. Dual benefit with an empathy qualifier. Hook type is novelty, demographic call out. Stage 4, people have heard of dog grooming vacuums, of course, so it needs to have a special mechanism no one's heard of yet, and maybe appeal to identity, right? Which I think here, quiet enough not to scare my sensitive dog. That might be it right there. The identity thing is like, I'm a very empathetic owner, problem aware. They know he sheds, but they don't want to use a loud vacuum. The dog hates it. A lot of pet owners have tattoos, right? I'm one of, show someone with tattoos in a pet commercial, you're gonna have people relate to them, right? For some reason, it looks like people want the person to look like them. And then you always want to have a pet. Anytime you're selling anything pet, include a pet, for sure. Look how cool it is. It's like nice and small, long hose. Looks really easy to use, right? I think we might have a new obsession. Okay, we might have a new obsession. So implying that the dog loves it and he loves it, or she loves it. I think it's like switching between people, but they both love it and it looks really easy and it looks like it's solving the problem very easily. Like, how do you mess that up, right? Goes back to like the $100 million offer by Hormozy. Looks like, how do you mess that up? It looks super easy. So high chance of success, super easy, fast. I mean, look how quick she's going. And dream outcome. You're gonna have the dog clean, he's not freaking out, and it's all the hair is in there. I'm sure they're gonna make it look super easy to dump out too. Awesome how he clicks it and the hair just like evaporates, right? Like that's the mechanism right there. Like I've never seen that. It's super cool. And they just show it like 5 times. It's satisfying. If you have anything satisfying, do it 1,000,000 times in an ad. Like if you have multiple things that you can do to show like a satisfying visual, do it. All right, they didn't even show how to clean it, but like, it doesn't look very hard, right? Looks pretty simple to put together too, very modern, like one button there, one button on the handle. So I really like that one. Watch a little bit. I didn't even realize at the beginning that they pressed it and the hair got like sucked up into the thing right here. I guess other people might have noticed it, but that's really cool. They started with the mechanism that I've never seen before. Yeah, overall great. If you guys need a system for your creative, so you can scale, so you can like not run into ad fatigue and like just keep chasing those winning ads, just go to my website. I have like full service, I write briefs, do research, analysis, all that for you. give you roadmaps, we do tests, all that stuff, and get you scaling. If you need more resources, you can go to my WAP account. I have courses, I have all my prompts and skills there, and then obviously I do these analysis videos. So yeah, I'll see you next week for week 7 of analyzing 10 winning ads.